The German final for Eurovision Liverpool 2023 will be taking place the 3rd of March, and 9 acts will be competing. One of them is Anica Russo with the song Once Upon a Dream. We have Anica here for an interview at ESC Radio Studios Berlin. Hi, Anica.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Pleasure to have you. Anica, Once Upon a Dream, a very nice song title, by the way. I really like it.
Thank you.
Very nice. How did that come about? Or was that written for this submission? You submitted the song for the selection?
Yeah, actually, yes. It was September last year when I met together with two friends from Finland, and we met in the studio and wanted to write a song. And then we came to talk about the Eurovision because they said, oh, we're like huge Eurovision fans. And I'm like, oh, yeah, me too. And then it was like, should we write a Eurovision song? And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then we started to like find ideas, and like while writing the song, we had like so many pictures in our head what like the whole concept and the whole vision should look like. So what should the song like be on the stage? What should the outfit look like and everything? So it was like a whole concept like from the beginning, and then I was like, okay, this is the song for Eurovision, and it feels so right. We just have to do it now. We just have to submit it and like put everything into it, whole passion and everything.
So yeah, it's about dreaming. I think we have to speak about dreaming. That's it's obviously a crucial word in your life. Somehow you released an album 1.5 years ago. I think in 2021 was something with dreaming in the title.
Woke up dreaming.
Woke up dreaming.
That's,
exactly. So it's quite interesting, actually. You won't know that, but the word. It's about dreaming. It's a very common theme in music and songwriting, and there were many songs in German national finals about dreaming. I would like to name a few just to talk about this dreaming thing. There was Du und ich und zwei Träume was one song title.
Oh, really?
Or Der letzte Traum, or Träume sind für alle da. Oder Träumen kann man nie zu viel.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
That were some examples of. So, what does dreaming mean to you? That you write about it?
Actually, I think dreaming means like a lot to me because when I grew up, we had in this wardrobe with my family there was like a piece of paper, and it said like in German it's like Träume nicht dein Leben, lebe deine Träume. So don't dream your life, live your dreams, like this. And I think that was like subconsciously put into my mind like every day as a child, and now my life is all about music and living my dream. And I'm so happy and grateful that I am able to live my dream right now.
For the international listeners, this is quite a new name. For the German listeners also, Anica Russo. How would you describe, or how representative is this song for your music?
So
how would you call it? I mean, some people label it dark pop.
Something
I read somewhere.
Some kind. I mean, I know that Once Upon a Dream is not like a typical pop song, but that was on purpose because I wanted to write a song for the stage and for the staging. But I wanted to try and mix together my usual sound, that's more like dark pop, together with like some fairy tale kind of things and some like influences from church music. And then I wanted to combine it, and that's what Once Upon a Dream consists of, I'd say.
Well, for example, I don't know if you follow the national selection in other countries or the songs that have been selected, because recently, for example, Norway has a song, Alessandra, Queen of Kings, I think is the song title. That's something, with a lot of dancing. She has some like 5 dancers on stage, backings, and is that something that you would do? I think I saw one song of you, something with fire in the title. I could imagine a dance. I could imagine a dance performance with that song.
That was like more of a game. Like I was like pretending to be in a game and fighting in the game. But like dances on the stage. That would be cool. But for my song, for Once Upon a Dream, I have like a slightly different vision, but you'll see, and I hope you like it.
So we have the video. The video is out, music video, and there's always the question how you take if you take a video to stage. So maybe we can try and speak about the staging. I don't know what you can reveal, because actually I think this video is quite, it would be possible to take this to stage without big problems.
We wanted to keep it simple in the music video and just wanted to have some visuals that introduce you to the world. But I still want to surprise you. So it will not be like the exact same thing as in the music video. It will be a bit different. But we are like pretty much in the middle of like constructing everything and planning everything. So I'm not 100% sure how the staging will look like. But I envision something like magical garden kind of thing, but with a twist and some other elements. But yeah, I hope it will be a surprise.
You mentioned in this video when you applied that you have very concrete ideas about the performance on a Eurovision stage. Yeah. So I assume that's about with a big dress, a large dress, and something in blue and shiny, and there should be fire and.
Yeah, that was actually because the team from Eurovision asked me this question: how would your like kind of, they said Trickkleid, and I didn't really know what that is, and I'm like, you mean like a dress that could like with fire and stuff? Yeah, something like that. I'm like, okay, that's the only kind of Trickkleid that I know, so I'm gonna take this. But no, there will be no fire dress on stage, but there will be something different, something very Eurovision, I'd say. Mm-hmm.
And you also said that, Eurovision is a kind of a childhood dream for you. That it is again, the dream. So how closely, how intensively have you followed Eurovision over the years?
Oh, I'd say very closely. So Eurovision night, the night in May, was like one of the highlights in the year. And when I was a child, I sat together with my parents on the couch and we watched Eurovision, had our favorites, and did some judging on artists. And I always tried to stay awake till the end. But since it was always like, I don't know, it goes like to middle of the night. When I was a child, I was like, okay, no, I can't stay awake. So my parents had to tell me the next morning who won the contest. So that was like some kind of ritual. And yeah, I always tried to imagine what I would do on the stage and try to see, okay, what do they wear? What are the songs like and everything. So take in everything and have it like an inspiration for myself.
Mm. You mentioned your family, your parents. Actually, your name sounds very European. Your name is perfect for Eurovision in a way. Anica, well, yeah, sounds, I don't know, maybe like Balkan, something from where does it come from? I'm not sure, because Russo sounds Italian to me.
It is, yeah, Italian.
And actually, I think your mother is Italian, your father Croatian.
Right. That's right, yeah.
So, how was that, or how is that when you watch Eurovision? Your favorites are, you have to vote for Croatia. Do you vote for Croatia and Italy automatically?
That's always like kind of tricky, and unfortunately, Croatia doesn't always make it to the final. Unfortunately, but I'm always like rooting for Croatia and Italy.
It would be interesting to know if you have. It's quite common nowadays that people do collaborations with other artists. We see a lot of this featuring. Mm-hmm. Is there anyone that you would like to work with in that way?
Oh yes.
From Eurovision or
from Eurovision, yeah. Actually, from Italy. For example, Mahmoud. He's someone I would love to collaborate because I love the song Soldi and the last one, but also Maneskin. So 2 artists from Italy. Just as an example, I would love to collaborate with like artists from other European. Oh my God, that's a difficult word. European countries.
Mm-hmm. So if you win, I mean, I think your plans for 2023 will look a little different if you win this whole thing. But nevertheless, you might have already some other things in the pipeline. Or what are your plans for this year?
So releasing new music, of course, and I want to play live again. That's like my thing that I love the most, to be on stage and to perform my music, to connect with people like right away in one moment. So yeah, that's my wish for this year. And I hope that I'll be able to be on stage a bit more than the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm. You just met René earlier. He was here, René Miller, and you are one of 9 acts in the German final. I assume you are familiar with all the other songs.
Yes, of course.
How do you feel about the musical quality, musical standard in this national final?
It's crazy. I'm kind of overwhelmed because this year's selection is so strong, but I love how they put it together because we're all so different. And I think that's amazing because it's not about, the quality of this song might be better than this. Not at all. I think we're all so different. And it's more about, okay, what will the stage performance be like? And more a question of this and taste, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so fingers crossed for Anica Russo and
Thank you so
Once
much.
Upon a Dream. Thank you very much for being with us today.
It was so cool. Thank you for having me.
Best of luck.